Good morning, this is Miss Crute. I'm going to do an example of how to draw the dragon for the No Dragons at Tea project. So this is my example, a finished example, and now we're going to move on to the drawing. So I'm going to use a pencil because there's some parts that need to be erased eventually. So we're starting about halfway up our page and off to the right a little bit for our dragon's eye. We're going to start with a semicircle. And then put a curve in there. I'm going to put a little white circle. Color the rest in. There we go. Now I'm going to start a little bit in front of that. We're going to make the mouth of the dragon. So like a triangle, but don't close it. The bottom part of the mouth. Now we're going to swoop down and do the belly. So like a big U there. And then we're going to come up and do kind of like a backwards S almost. And that's going to be part of our tail. Now, I'm going to go and follow that back in for the tail. We don't want that part too thick. We're going to come back over. That's the back of my dragon. Now I'm going to go the top of the head, come down, and then go up a little bit at the end because that's where the nostril of the dragon is. Okay, there we go. That's part of my body. You can go ahead and put the little horns in. There we go. Finish off my tail with a triangle. Let's put some legs on the dragon. So we're going to erase part of the belly here so that it doesn't go through my legs. I'm going to start with a curve. Then we come out for the toe. Straight back. And then curve back up. Okay, so that's the leg. You can put a little claw there if you want. Now the other leg is on the other side of the body. So I'm going to close my body off here and do the same thing. So we go down. And you can make the other toe come out here, put a little claw there. Okay, there's my dragon's legs. Let's give them some arms. So this arm on the front side of the body, we're going to erase a little bit so it can come straight out. Kind of like it's reaching. Then you can go ahead and give it some claws. Up to you how many fingers you give there. The other side, on the other side of the body, we can only see part of it, so I'm just going to do 2. Good. Now looks more like a dinosaur than a dragon, and that's because it doesn't have any wings. So let's give it a wing. I'm going to come up and over. Follow that back down. So that's the first part of our wings. Now from there we're going to go and do some curved lines. 1, 2, 3 and connect back to the beginning. And then you put a straight line here and here. Now I can close the back. Now my dragon has a wing. I can give it some teeth. And add some details. Okay, so it has arms. You could do a belly where it has a different texture. You could add some scales in because most likely dragons, since they're kind of like a lizard, would have a scaly texture. Okay, So you'll finish that all up. You can put the fire coming out of his mouth. I had mine have a teacup since that was part of our story, which was just silly. So there's my finished one, and I added color to it. Okay? All right. Have fun. Be creative.